The 5th annual Share the Road ride took off from Cole Sport at 6 p.m. tonight to promote cycling safety in Summit County.
Hello and welcome to the annual Share the Road ride at Cole Sport. This ride started as kind of a memorial ride for some riders that had fallen and lost their lives. It's now turned into a message of sharing the road, educating both motorists and cyclists as to road etiquette. And what we do is we ride 17 miles. It's down 224 to Old Ranch Road, then essentially through Trailside behind the Home Depot, and then back in on Route 248, and then back here to Cole Sport. And we hope that people will notice us out on the road, pay attention to the cycling rules, and work towards a peaceful coexistence on the road.
The sole purpose of this ride, as it says, is to have awareness of sharing the road as well as bike safety. As most of you know, lost another cyclist down in the valley this past weekend, and from the looks of that, it was unfortunately due to road construction signs. Not saying where the fault was, but that was the reason for the accident. And as most of you know, we've got a lot of road construction going on around here. And we all need to be very aware, obviously, but also need to be aware of the rules of the road and sharing the road.
I just want to mention probably the two complaints that we receive the most when it comes to bicyclists on the roadway. Obviously, all of the traffic laws apply to bicycles just like they do to cars. You have an equal right to be on the road just like a car. You have an equal responsibility just like a car to obey all the traffic laws. The two areas that we have the most contention with, the very first one is when riding 3 or more abreast and taking up almost the entire roadway. We hear about that all the time. The second one is failure to obey traffic control devices. You ride up to a red light, you're just like a car. Those are the two areas that we hear the most on. And I know there's another side of the story. People way right too close to you. They're supposed to give you 3 feet at very minimum. All of those things, and we talk about that with the motorists themselves. It is a source of contention. It continues to be that way, particularly out in the county areas, more so than in the city. But probably the biggest word of advice that I can give you is, just like in your car, drive defensively. Pay attention to what the motorists are doing in front of you. It's not unusual, you guys all know this, to pass you and then make a right-hand turn right in front of you. It happens all the time. So as best you can, drive defensively and have a safe ride.
Somebody said you bought it.
Somebody's got to pick up the rear, right?
Reporting for KPCW, I'm Nate Vineyard.